In this grammar podlet, we're going to look at how to use indirect object pronouns.
Like their direct counterparts, indirect object pronouns always come after the verb in English. However, there's a slight difference in the way they're shown. Let's look at the following example.
He gave it to them.
This could even be shown as
He gave them it.
the subject of the sentence is he. The verb is gave. We're now left with two objects, it and them. Which is the direct object and which is the indirect object? Well, we know that the thing that was directly given was it. The people to whom it was given was them. They were indirectly given the direct object. So, them is the indirect object pronoun.
Let's look at another example. They sold them it, where it is a car. Again, you might notice we can rephrase this sentence, they sold it to them. As a general rule, if you can rephrase a sentence to include a to or for in front of one of the objects, you know that one of them is an indirect object.
Now, let's look at the various indirect object pronouns. Fortunately, this time there is only one option to choose from when referring to third-person singular or third-person plural. We have
Me, meaning me. Te, meaning you, where you is singular and informal. Le, meaning him, her, or it. Le can also mean you, where you is singular and formal. Nos, meaning us. Os, meaning you, where you is plural and informal. And les, meaning them or you, where you is plural and formal.
In Spanish, the indirect object pronoun comes before the direct object pronoun. This rule is similar to the English version, he gave them it.
There is one major rule to memorize. If you put two third-person pronouns together, the indirect object pronoun changes to se. The indirect object pronoun is usually a human being and comes first in the sentence.
Let's look at some examples to illustrate our points. We have
Se lo dijo.
this means.
He said it to them.
Alternatively, we could have
Me lo mandaron.
this means.
They sent me it. Or, alternatively, they sent it to me.
Let's look at one more example. We have
Te lo pidió ayer.
in English, this translates as.
He asked you for it yesterday.
It's helpful to remember that you can often translate the Spanish into fluent English by adding the word to or for.
We leave it there for indirect object pronouns. Why not practice making sentences that use them? Buena suerte!